Здравствуйте, глубоко уважаемые любители летных видов спорта. Посмотрите, на какой штуке я сегодня лечу. Да-да-да-да-да. Это штемми легендарный. И вот сегодня я буду изучать его, как на нем летать, что с ним делать. Потому что ни разу этого не делал, а в Африке такой стоит. И мой друг Питер сказал, что давай обязательно слетай, чтобы в Африку ехать и уже летать. Сейчас мы сделаем предполетный осмотр этого планера. Ну, я вам все расскажу, все покажу. Впереди волшебный ролик. Никогда еще не летал на таком. И самое интересное, что я его купил, как говорится, не глядя. Купил сначала, а сейчас полечу и посмотрю, что это за штука все-таки. Но должна быть волшебная.
So we start with the check of the stemmer. First we open the propeller dome. So we move the propeller dome in front and check the prop. Okay, we have to clean it. I forgot it yesterday. And what's important is you have to check this small hole here.
Here?
Yeah, it's a small hole. The only possibility you can check it because it has to be open. Otherwise, when wet comes into the propeller and you go very high, where you have very low temperature, the propeller can be destroyed. So to check it, if it's open, the only possibility is you have to go away.
Like this?
Yeah, that's the only possibility.
Друзья, первое дело, надо поцеловать винт и посмотреть. Здесь маленькая дырочка есть. Я не знаю, даже видно вам на ваших экранах или нет. Вот нужно, скажем так, потянуть воздух.
Second thing
У винта.
you check is if the propeller adjustment is moving smoothly, and you bring it in a 90-degree position and check this. Then the adjustment of the propeller for traveling flight is open, and we do it also for the second blade and show if it's moving smoothly. The next point you have to check is very important. This spring has to be, it brings out the vibration of the motor system. And also here the electrical connection of the adjustment propeller system. That here the, I don't know the English expression, Kohle is moving smoothly on this brass ring. And then we look if the tubes are connected properly for the vario system. And then all blue positions that the screws here where the propeller dome is sampled to the gearbox is fitted properly. And at the end we look here if there is enough oil in the gearbox. And that's all of the propeller side. The next point, I normally go on the right circle around, is you have to go under the stemmer. You have to follow me. You have here the cooling system, and you have to look if you have enough cooling fluid in that. Here you have the pumps for the gas, for this fuel, and you look if there is everything good connected. If something is here wet, then you control the brakes. Do you have here brake fluid? Then you have a problem. Then you control here the springs for the landing gear equipment. here is you have switches who shows you that the gear is out or in, and here on the other side you have the second fuel pump, and you only control if there's everything okay. More you can check, not here. Here you can for the fuel,
Why?
water will drop down in the night, and you can check the fuel here. And here you see the shaft who connects the motor to the propeller system. It's assembled, it's produced out of fiber. Kohlefaser is, it's in Germany we call it Kohlefaser. It's a special fiber product which is very stiff and very lightweight, and it's more than 1 meter and 20 long to come from here to the gearbox. Here looks everything all right. Here you have the emergency release of the gear, and you have to look if there's here a small round when you release it from hand, that you have a little bit way until it will open it. And when you have problems with the gearbox, you first let down the right one. Also here you have the same, and then the left one, and it comes out, and with this spring here it goes into the end position. So that's a check of the undercarriage part of the airplane. Do we have enough fuel? And we have at the present moment, I think, up to 40 liter in each tank. So in total 80 liters. The maximum are 120. Yeah. No, not complete. What you can fly out is 115. 5 liters in the system. You cannot completely. Here you look if everything looks fine. So when you go to the rudder, here you have the possibility to check the oil, but you only can, this is Rotax, he has to run 2-3 minutes, and then you have enough oil in this tank, little tank inside. When it's not running, you cannot check it. Here you have also the possibility to connect charger of the batteries.
And charge the batteries, yeah?
Normally you don't need it, but when the airplane is a long time or a longer time in the hangar, I connected it so the batteries are still in perfect conditions. That the exhaust tube, and what's very important, do you have here
Oil.
not oil, that's more from the exhaust you have black particles inside, and you find, but the motor is running quite well. We have also no oil who comes out of the turbo systems. After the last service, I think
Everything okay.
I have to control here, I have to control
And it's
Only-
normal, yeah? Or
Yeah, it's got different systems. I think every different series of the stemmer has a different. So I don't know if you have exactly this.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have other
yeah,
system
like
who,
yeah.
who close it. This is functions very well, but it's looking out. I don't like it, but here you have the static pressure. Also on the other side, you have to see it has built. Here you have the aileron. You look as it's strong. It's connected like a discus or a chambered airplane. Same system. Okay. Everything well connected. We're checking here. Is it connected right also on the other side? And what's important is the spring of the tail wheel jumps sometimes out. This is not good because you cannot control your movements anymore. So I check by hand. It's a
Spring in normal
under
position.
pressure on both sides. When it's under pressure, no problem. So sometimes you have to be a little bit careful when this happens. You cannot control the way, so you have to stop, and somebody has to guide you a little bit.
Okay.
Then here on the right wing, the same. Everything moving smoothly. Also look if the anti-collision light is in a proper condition. Sometimes you can hit it. It's expensive. So, and also here we check the fuel. Yeah, we have a similar quantity 40 liters. That's for the cooling of the oil and the water. Also, you have to control the wheel, okay, and you can check this. Okay, it's working proper. So that's the main controls you do. This is part of cooling system. Now we're ready to.
Да? Это, друзья, трубочка-приемник воздушного давления. Она принимает и полное давление, и на Никс, на вариометр, компенсированный вариометр. Видите, как вынесено далеко. На самом деле штатная вот она короче, но вот все штемеводы говорят, что так намного лучше. Сейчас самое интересное будет, что ж тут внутри. Представляете, какая приборная панель? Это можно с ума спрыгнуть. Друзья, критерий полета на штеме — это хорошая физическая форма, потому что влезть в него непросто. Что для этого нужно? Нужно вот здесь взяться за крыло, взяться здесь, втянуть пузо и подпрыгнуть. И главное не разбить фонарь. Это очень тяжело. Смотрите на мой позор. О, я еще взлетаю как ракета, как Хьюз молния. Теперь нужно решить, где здесь опираться. Вот здесь.
In the middle, yeah.
Потихонечку свою задницу медленно и печально засунуть в планер. О. И ничего при этом не сломать. О! О! Как так домашние тапочки. О!
Okay, let's have a look around in the cockpit. Here you have system where you can bring the propeller dome in front of for the motor flying, and you have to look if it's down and really is fitting well. Here you have the in German trim. Trim. Here you have the gas. Here you have the choke. Here you have the switch to start the motor. That's for air in the cabin. And here you have two very important that's for the brake. To brake the propeller when it's in a windmilling situation. You want to stop it to come from motor flying to gliding, and there you have to stop the propeller who is windmilling, and you do it with this brake. And here you have adjustment of the propeller, because to bring the front propeller dome back, that you're only a glider, you have to bring the propeller in a proper position. Now we can close. Now you're a glider. But to start, you have to open again, and now we are prepared to start the motor. Here,
what is it?
that's for the cooling flaps behind with all, as we check the airplane. And when you're flying very high and it's very cold, the motor goes down from the temperature. And the best temperature for a Rotax motor are 90 degrees, plus minus 5 degrees. And that you can adjust here. And when you are in the wave very, very high, you can completely close it. So you have only a small gap to cool the motor. But for starting, full air and cooling. Yeah, what do we have else? What's important when you have to go out of the airplane after damage or something else, you have to release the and that's for the gear. When I bring it up, the gear went in. Now it's down. It's very important when you're starting. This has to be down. Very, very important. Here you can switch between two batteries: motor battery and avionic battery. Here you have a third pump for fuel. You use it for starting, eigentlich only for starting. Here you can decide if you want to use the right or the left tank with the fuel. In the middle you use both. So bring it together. That's the main switch for the electricity, and that's the external generator. Here you have two special emergency switches. When the motor don't start due to electric failure, you can here start it by hand, so the electronic is not anymore included. And when the motor control, one moment, my break. That's when the motor control, you have here a pressured motor, turbo motor. And the TCO is controlling how much air the motor becomes. And when you have any problem that this don't works anymore, you can go in a safe mode where the electronic is cut it out. And here but both only security switches you normally don't need for normal operations. Here you have all the fuses. You have to control if they are inside. And then we come to the instruments. First the motor instruments, the RPMs of the motor, the fuel, the left and the right fuel tank. Here you have the temperature of the cooling water and the oil pressure. And here we have the temperature of the cylinder heads of the motor. On right you have the electricity and how the generator is loading the battery. Here you can check if the Avionic battery has enough power at more than 30 volts. Why? Because I have switched on the solar system, and the solar modules are loading now the Avionic battery. The STEMI has a very small Avionic battery, and normally when you have sun with a solar panel, you can fly 7 to 8 hours. And afterwards the rear battery is down, and I have a second battery behind me. It's a LiFePO, and I can switch it on. Here we have also the anti-collision system, in German called Blitzer. And then we're coming to here the flying instruments. That's the altimeter, the speed, and here the vario, normal Stauscheibenvario, and the rest are electronic. That means the radio, the transponder, the glider flying system, LX 9000 with a second variometer, and here the anti-collision system from Avionics. So here also for the ELT, you can check it. Yep, it's working.
What is this?
ELT, emergency light transmitter. It's mounted behind the motor, and yeah, that's normal stick. And here you have the flaps. Normally you're flying in glider conditions with 5+5. When we want to start, we normally start with -10.
-10?
-10 to have enough steering control, also by low speed. And with between 60 and 80, you bring it to +5, and then you're climbing up.
-10 for accelerated,
Yeah,
and after
of +5.
+5. The same like in.
Okay, here you have the for motor flying the anti-collision light, who is at the end, the wings, and also the position lights. But you don't need it by gliding, because it's needs a lot of power.
Energy.
Therefore, so now we can go to make our pre-flight check in the cockpit. That means the pitot tube is assembled. We have enough weight inside. We have our parachutes and all things prepared. Okay. We have everything working proper. Okay, it's working everything. We control. It's very important. The air brakes have to be closed completely. Otherwise, the air brakes, when you accelerate, will come out very smooth. You don't recognize because you're flying, looking around, and the air brakes come very, very slowly out. And it happens several times that it gave accidents due to this failure. There's a point I also check when I'm on the starting point. Okay, then the fuel main switch is in the right position. The main switch for fuel. I had one situation 3 years ago. I flew with motor from Strausberg down to Schönhagen in Berlin and was at the ground and wanted to switch out. The motor runs still. And the only possibility to stop the motor was to close the main fuel switch, and after 2-3 minutes the motor stopped. They checked the motor control and destroyed one switch. It was only a work of 5 minutes when you know where. Okay, we are on both tanks for the start, very important. When one pump is breaking down, you don't have a problem because you get the fuel from the other. Yeah, right. Height of the altimeter, the brake. You have here brake. Also on your side, and you have here a switch where you can arrest. Okay, all switches down. Auto backup is down. T2 is down. The main thing, the gear is down. And the proper propeller dome is in front, and it's in the end position. And then we can make on this switch. He makes a test. You saw it only for some seconds. I repeat it. When you start and you film it, you make a small self check of the TCO, that the motor brings the wastegate in the right position. And now here we have the fuel meter who's connecting because this fuel gauge is very so it's better to have a fuel flow meter to see how many fuel I have used and what is inside the tanks. Motor is we check the different pumps. You can hear it. Different noise. Both. Right one. And then we add the third pump. So you know the pump system is working
well. Yeah.
So can close. And very important on the top also the third.
You should give 3 points.
3 points.
Understand.
So now we can take the headsets. So when the motor is cold, we bring the choke and no gas, nothing. When you have only 5 millimeter the gas open, the motor don't want to start. That's one main failure everybody who owns the Stemme makes at the beginning. So now we can start the motor.